Namaste, yoga friends. My name is Doreen Foxwell, and welcome to my new home studio. It's not quite finished, but it's getting there. And right now, we are in the midst of unpacking everything. We had a very big residential move happen. And for those of you that have followed our pages on social media and get our newsletters, you already knew that we had to shut down our North Carolina studio in order for that to happen. We did not go out of business, although I have been very quiet on social media and even with newsletters because I have been up to my ears in packing and unpacking and packing and unpacking. And so first I had a studio to pack and then put away in storage, and then I had a house to pack and then unpack. And all of this happened during the holiday time. Of course, what better time to move? But I'm happy to say that I can see the light. The unpacking is just about finished. And that means that I can now focus on what I do best. And that is bringing children's yoga to you and to schools and childcare centers and camps. It is our 20-year anniversary this month. Yes, you heard me right. It has been 20 years. 2004 was when we first started our program. And I first started this program when I had an epiphany in the middle of the night. And I literally woke my husband up and said, I am supposed to be doing children's yoga. And my husband, as many husbands do, give advice and was like, go back to sleep, Doreen. And I was like, no, no, no. And I didn't listen to his advice. And at the time, I think I looked up on AOL about children's yoga. Now, I was a yogi. I was a new yogi, but I was a yogi. I was taking classes for myself, and I knew nothing about really children's yoga. So I started to get as much information as I could from the internet dial-up at that time, and I started to go get certifications. And as I was getting certifications for children's yoga, I was also writing out a business plan, and I was also writing out future goals for the business, and I was also writing out the curriculum. And so all of this happened in a 3-month period, well, September, October, November, December of 2003, and started officially 2004. So I guess that's 4 months from the time I had the epiphany. Anyway, January 4th of 2004, we officially became the Children's School of Yoga. Since that time, we have taught hundreds of thousands of students yoga in a fun, age-appropriate way. I couldn't have done it by myself. I've had wonderful instructors through the years. I've had even greater franchise owners that have been a part of it and part of my belief and mission and that are still with us, and some teachers that are still with us. And then in the past 2 years, those of us that have been following know that we started Kids Yoga Meets Astrology. And that's the newest brand or leg of our business. They are kind of two separate companies. They teach kids yoga, but in very different ways. The Kids Yoga Meets Astrology is a very new age spiritual way of bringing in astrology and numerology and all things, let's say, woo-woo, where the Children's School of Yoga is your traditional yoga classes for kids, but they are fun and theme-orientated classes. And so whether your child's into the new age type things or whether your child is more traditional or we have both that we offer. And so going into 2024, we are so excited to be back in the Cumberland County, North Carolina area. We're continuing our classes throughout New York and New Jersey. So if you have any schools or childcare centers or camps that are looking for a children's yoga instructor, we hope that you will think of us because this is what we do best. We absolutely love teaching children's yoga. And yes, I say we because it certainly is not just me. I never could have grown into so many schools and so many centers without the wonderful, wonderful teachers that have been a part of this program or are still a part. Of course, we still have teachers in our program, but we're always expanding and we're always looking for new teachers that love love children's yoga. And I'll be quite honest, it's a tough combination. It's easy to find somebody who either is a yoga teacher or has a yoga background. It is very difficult for us to find that person that has a yoga background and has worked with children and is a fun, energetic type personality, because that's what it takes to teach kids yoga. This is very different animal than adult yoga. But I wanted to just come on because I have not been on in weeks, maybe even longer, only because of the move that has been going on that took all of my attention away from some of the business details. But I want you to know that I am back and we're back to business, and we really look forward to seeing you and your child in our yoga classes this year. Namaste. Have a great yoga day.